Your engine is trying to tell you something, and if you ignore it, your next mechanic bill is going to have more zeros than your car payment. Today, we're breaking down every warning noise your engine makes right before it dies, so you can catch it before your wallet does. Let's start with the classic, the knock. That deep, rhythmic pinging or knocking sound, especially under acceleration, is your engine literally detonating fuel at the wrong time instead of a smooth, controlled burn. Think of it like trying to light a campfire with dynamite instead of a match. This is usually caused by using the wrong octane fuel, a bad knock sensor, or carbon buildup in your cylinders. Ignore this one long enough and you're looking at burnt pistons or a blown head gasket, a repair that can run you thousands. Cheap fix if caught early. Switch fuel, run an injector cleaner, get it scanned. Next up, the squeal that turns into a full-blown screech. If you hear a high-pitched squeal when you start your car or turn the wheel, that's your serpentine belt slipping. But if that squeal turns into a grinding metallic screech, congratulations, your belt is about to snap completely. And here's the part nobody tells you. That one skinny belt controls your alternator, power steering, and water pump. When it goes, you don't just lose power steering, you lose engine cooling too. That's how a $15 belt turns into a cracked engine block from overheating. 30 seconds, one visual check under the hood could save you the entire engine. Now here's one people almost always ignore, the ticking sound. A light, rapid ticking, almost like a clock on steroids, coming from the top of your engine usually means low oil pressure or worn lifters, not getting enough lubrication. Your engine has dozens of moving metal parts that rely on a thin film of oil to keep them from grinding into each other. When that oil film breaks down, metal starts touching metal, and that ticking is literally the sound of your engine eating itself alive. Check your oil level and oil pressure immediately. This is a cheap oil top-up problem today or a full engine rebuild problem next month. Let's talk about the noise that sounds like a dying robot. The whining or grinding when you turn the steering wheel. That's your power steering pump running low on fluid or straight up failing. Keep driving on it and the pump seizes completely, which means you lose steering assist entirely, and suddenly your easy parking lot turn feels like arm wrestling your car. Not exactly what you want happening at 60 miles an hour. Now this next one is sneaky because it doesn't sound scary. A rhythmic thumping or knocking that gets faster as you accelerate. This is one of the scariest sounds in the automotive world because it usually means a rod bearing is failing. Rod bearings are what keep your connecting rods spinning smoothly inside the engine. When they wear out, you get metal-on-metal contact under massive pressure. This is often called the engine's death rattle, and once you hear it, you're usually on borrowed time. Sometimes just a few hundred miles before total engine failure. If you hear this, stop driving the car and get it towed. Don't drive it in. Here's one most people mistake for something harmless. Hissing sounds coming from under the hood, especially after you shut the car off. That's often a vacuum leak or coolant escaping from a cracked hose and hitting a hot surface. A vacuum leak throws off your air-fuel ratio and can cause rough idling and long-term engine damage, while a coolant leak can lead straight to overheating and a warped head gasket. Both start as a $50 hose replacement, both end as a $1,000 repair if ignored. And finally, the noise that makes every car guy's stomach drop. A loud bang or backfire followed by rough running. This can mean unburned fuel is igniting in your exhaust system, often from an ignition issue, a bad spark plug, or a leaking exhaust valve. Sometimes it's harmless-ish, sometimes it's a sign your engine timing is off, which can bend valves and destroy pistons if you keep driving on it. So here's the pattern you need to remember. Squealing usually means friction, knocking usually means combustion problems, ticking usually means oil starvation, grinding usually means metal is already touching metal it shouldn't be touching. Your engine doesn't fail silently. It screams for help first. The problem is most people turn up the radio instead of listening. Here's your action plan. The second you hear any unfamiliar noise, don't just hope it goes away. Pull over, pop the hood, check your oil and coolant levels, and if anything sounds mechanical or metallic, get it looked at within 24 to 48 hours, not next month. A 15-minute diagnostic today can save you from a $15,000 engine replacement tomorrow. If this saved you from ignoring a sound you've been hearing, hit subscribe. Stay sharp, listen to your car, and I'll see you in the next one.